BART unions and management remains without a deal entering the final hours of the cooling-off period, opening the door for a possible strike as early as Friday. Talks between management and the transit agencies, two largest unions, ended without an agreement Wednesday night.
60-day cooling-off period quickly coming to an end. Negotiators for BART management have pulled the rug from underneath the unions as well as the entire Bay Area today. Last night, both parties were closing in on an agreement after spending a day working on terms that would meet all parties' needs. Today, the unions came to the bargaining table with the hope we could close the gap and reach a final agreement. However, we were completely taken aback when BART management backed up and withdrew their offer, claiming to have been confused the day before.
The 60-day cooling-off period ordered by Governor Jerry Brown expires at 11:59 p.m. on Thursday. Negotiations are scheduled to resume Thursday at noon. Before talks begin, unions members said they plan to attend BART Board of Director meeting scheduled for 9 a.m.
We sure hope so. Like I say, we're not really that far apart. The district definitely has the resources, and it depends on whether or not the Board of Directors is willing to give us a fair and acceptable package.
There are, without question, differences in terms of the total dollar cost of theirs versus ours, and that's what we're trying to work through.
ICN News 关键 San Francisco Report. A report of a possible gunman at an administrative building on the San Jose State University campus has turned up nothing, and the building has reopened, according to the university. Earlier, campus police received a report of a gunman inside Sweeney Hall, which houses in the office of the president. The university sent out a text alert to students at 9:41 a.m., advising them to shelter in place because of the situation. A university spokesman later clarified the shelter in place. In the alert, the university described the gunman as a white male wearing all black clothes. The alert advised the student to stay away from Sweeney Hall area and said the rest of the campus was open. Sweeney Hall is across from police headquarters in the southern part of the campus near San Salvador Street. A student employee at the Spartan bookstore said at about 9:50 a.m. staff had locked the store doors and the employees was sheltering in place. There were no customers in the store, she said. ICN News 关键 San Francisco Report.
San Francisco is the ideal location for the launch of a bike share program. The area is relatively small, there are ways to avoid the hills, and there is an enthusiastic biking community. However, the results have not lived up to the expectation that there would be many riders as soon as the program launched. The system is too complicated for new users to figure out intuitively. For example, it is better to use a credit card than a debit card, but only people who have visited the website know that. And although there are no instructions that explain how to remove the bike from the dock, there is a 5-minute time limit for doing so. Also, there is not always space to return the bike at the destination rack, making it possible to go over time and have to pay a fine. ICN News Sarah Gong, San Francisco reports.